One of the big ones was that the governor was releasing all of the inmates from prison, saying that, you know, it was dangerous. They were going to die in prison because they were confined in tight areas and everything else. And so his mission was to close prisons anyway, and he used a made-up emergency to further his agenda of closing prisons. So he let all the inmates out. And then when the inmates were let out and they had all this extra room, he just consolidated them and then closed the prison, shuttered it. And so while that is happening, the government is demanding that law enforcement arrest people for not wearing masks, or for coming out of their homes, or for not closing their businesses, or for showing up to church. They wanted pastors arrested for having church. And I couldn't do it. I remember having a conversation with my wife. It was the morning of the Board of Supervisors, and I told her, I said, I've got to go and stand up for this. I've got to do this. And she said, you can't. I'm like, don't do it. That's career suicide. And as I started to watch the supervisors meeting on Zoom, and I could see the direction they were going, I had to do it. So I went and I gave that speech. And one of the things that I said was, you know, they're talking about these essential businesses, and it's like everybody's business was essential to them. That's their livelihood. That was their employees' livelihood. That's how you put food on the table. And I said I would never make a criminal out of a single mother that was trying to put a roof over her kid's head while the governor was releasing real criminals into our streets to victimize us. And that went completely viral.